Is it a losing bet to make an Amy Winehouse biopic? Is it possible for a movie about Amy Winehouse's life to not further exploit her? Most likely not. Is it worth trying again? Perhaps. After her debut album, Frank, was released in 2004, Amy Winehouse told BBC One talk show host Jonathan Ross, "I went and did that anyway, even though she had never wanted to write about love." When Ross made the admission, it seemed like a playful setup for his one-liner about the drawbacks of dating an openly gay singer-songwriter. Recreated for the upcoming biopic Back to Black, 20 years later, the scene still feels uncannily relevant. However, it also highlights Winehouse's innate contradictions, and the reason it's so damn hard to portray her in a conventional feature-length movie. Although Winehouse was only here for 27 years, a great deal happened in her life. The decision by director Sam Taylor Johnson and screenwriter Matt Greenhalgh of Back to Black to focus on a specific period of time, specifically the years after the release of Frank, makes sense, as this is when Winehouse channeled her grief over the passing of her cherished grandmother, and her breakup with Blake Fielder's Civil into the neo-jazz soul masterpiece that bears the same name as the movie and catapulted her to international stardom. Before even considering the responsibility of a movie like this, I said yes when I was approached by our producer, Allison Owen, says Taylor Johnson. Taylor Johnson started her career as a fine art photographer connected to the Young British Artists, a loose collective brought together by their anti-establishment beginnings and love of partying. I lived in London about the same time as, and every time I would have arrived somewhere she had just left, it was like a sliding door. I had the impression that I understood and connected to so many things around her, and I had the impression that I knew how to tell the story right away.